Networks always reject shows, but a lot of times they get it wrong. They'll greenlight a series that isn't any good and then reject a series that actually looks promising. Today's video will be about the pilots that looked great, but Disney passed on them. Let's start with Bus Life. This show was going to star Vanessa Hudgens, Jennifer Stone, and Moises Arias. The series was supposed to take place entirely inside of a school bus and was going to be about everything that happens going to and from school. Not only was this a good cast, but the idea for this show sounds interesting. I would have loved to see Disney execute the idea. From the pictures of the pilot, you can see that they actually filmed inside of a school bus and didn't just use a green screen. Filming inside of a school bus was the smart decision because filming in front of a green screen would have just made the show look cheap. The next series is called Growing Up and Down. The show was going to be about two high schoolers whose parents are turned into 14-year-olds and must attend school with their teen kids. The cast included Rainy Rodriguez, Noah Centineo, and Adam Irigoyen. The concept for this actually sounds like it would work. You can see the show go for 3 seasons or even more. Better Days was going to be a That's So Raven spin-off. When Allison Stoner guest starred on That's So Raven, this episode served as the pilot for a spin-off show. Better Days was meant to be about a child actress who needs to navigate her life between starring in a sitcom and going to high school. This was probably going to be the actress version of Hannah Montana. Instead of being a singer, this show was going to focus on an actress. I'm a fan of Allison Stoner's work on Disney Channel, so I would have loved to see her get her own show, but unfortunately this spin-off never happened. Keke Jamal starred Keke Palmer and was going to be loosely based on her own life. The series was going to follow Keke pursuing her dreams of being an entertainer. Vanessa Hudgens was also going to be in this show and would have portrayed a mean girl. A Disney show starring Keke Palmer would have been great, especially with Keke Palmer over the years showing us how talented she is. But seeing Vanessa Hudgens play a mean girl for a couple of seasons would have been interesting to watch and quite entertaining. Gulliver Quinn was starring Sabrina Carpenter, John Heder, Sam Adler, and Joey Bragg. It was based on a 28-year-old man who returns to suburbia after living in a cave since the 7th grade. Not only was he returning home, but he was also going to finish school, specifically returning to middle school. To be honest, the idea of this show sounds a little rough, but seeing Sabrina Carpenter and Joey Bragg in the same show would be great to watch. Sabrina in Girl Meets World showed she can be funny, but also be a serious actress, and Joey showed his talents in Liv and Maddie. Both of them being in the same show would have been a great thing, so it sucks that we never got this show. Madison High was meant to be a high school musical spin-off that starred Allison Reed, who reprises her role as Mrs. Darbus. The show would have centered on the students in the high school where Mrs. Darbus now works at. The cast was going to also include Jihan Elias, and Jihan Elias is so great that she would have carried the entire show, but this series never happened. This last pilot is one that is pretty known. Arwin was going to have his own spin-off series, and Selena Gomez was going to star in the show as well. Selena was going to play Arwin's niece, but Disney Channel never picked up the series, and Selena Gomez then went on to star in Wizards of Waverly Place. This Arwin spin-off sounds interesting, but it seems like the show not happening was meant to be. Selena Gomez became a household name with Wizards of Waverly Place, but if she hadn't starred in Wizards of Waverly Place, then who knows if she would have blown up and became the superstar she is today. I'm sure there are so many other pilots we don't know about that would have been great, but never got the green light by Disney Channel. Seeing the various pilots that were declined by Disney really puts into perspective that the people at the top of these networks don't always know what they're doing.